Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bioweeks and Booze. Get your 9-ups ready and grab a drink.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Bioweeks and Booze. Episode number 15, coming at you at a hot fucking garage in Fontana. No, this is Sean.
This is Zach.
And our special guest this week,
Andrew Bunt.
Andrew motherfucking Bunt, guys. So this is his second time here, but we made his ass ride the hot seat this time. We'll talk about that in a few moments. But yeah, welcome to the show, guys. I'm pretty pumped up. I don't know why. I'm having a good time. Andrew bought some fucking crazy hot sauces in and some ghost peppers that the motherfucker grew in his garden. And you'll see that when you watch the video. Yeah. So. But yeah, welcome to the show, guys. We got a lot going on this week. Camp has really started in football, so we've got some fucking nuggets of information to go off of. But let's talk about the hot seat first. So this week's hot seat, Andrew came back. Obviously, we usually make the special guest dude on their first try. He was a good sport and was like, he does hot food in his spare time anyways. He loves the shit.
Yeah.
So he was like, dude, I'm not doing no pussy hot sauces. He brought 2 extra fucking other hot sauces. So we had the bomb.
Just under the bomb. Yeah, the 2 other ones that I brought were...
What were they?
They got the Hot Ones Classic hot sauce. That's going to be on the lowest Scoville unit. I haven't found that Scoville unit. Then we got 100% Pain, and that one's about... I don't know. The bomb's like
40,
3...
right?
Yeah, I think it's like 40,000, and then the bomb is like 136 or something like that.
Whoa,
130,000 in the Scoville unit.
Let me tell you, because this is going to come out tonight, but the video probably won't come out till Sunday or maybe Monday. Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah. You think the first hot seat was rough? No.
Nope.
No.
It sucked, but it was a lot of fun.
You fucking did it, man.
I
you got balls of... You got balls.
Hey,
What's South Park's dad? What's that episode?
I think
Randy?
When his balls are all
His
swollen.
balls were swollen.
They're bouncing
He's
on
got
him.
balls like that.
No, I think of
Hey, I'm up here, Sharon.
Is it Duke Nukem? It's like balls of steel.
I don't know. But no, this was a fucking crazy intense episode we just shot, so I'm excited to edit it and get that shit going because he didn't do no Pussy Louisiana or Tapatio. It was the bomb was the big one, Pain 100 was the next, and the classic, which was still probably
pretty hot.
I bet it's 15 to at least 30,000 Scoville units. That's not a fucking normal hot sauce you're gonna find on a table at a diner. So,
and we don't know if I got all 3 questions right or wrong.
Yeah,
I ate all 3.
No, they got to watch, man. We're gonna see what he did, but let me tell you,
I make a little appearance in it, so you got to watch it.
Zacky
it's
poo.
good. Regardless, we set the bar much higher this time. So, kudos for that.
Fun.
Let's get into what's keeping us cool this week, Zach. What are we drinking on?
Drinking a Cosmopolitan, baby.
Nice.
Very simple drink to make.
Like Andrew said,
does it sound so like sophisticated and like?
Yeah.
It does.
I feel like you're like a stockbroker, just like drinking these all day long.
I feel like what's her name? Sarah
Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker in Sex and the City, dude. Hey, ladies.
We're just drinking in the club, man. We're just we're just girls out on the town. No, these are pretty good though. It's essentially
they're really good.
I'm not drinking right now. We already switched. What's in it?
So just 1.5 ounces of vodka, half an ounce of lime juice, half an ounce of triple sec, 1.5 ounces of cranberry juice. You shake that shit up, and then you have to garnish with the orange because it looks nice and fancy.
But when you let the
orange oils,
zest
it smells a lot better.
That, and it also does add a little flavor.
What is the triple sec? What is that exactly?
It's a liqueur.
It's liqueur, like simple syrup with other shit.
Yeah, it's like the curacao. It just has a whole bunch of shit.
I was
in
expecting to taste it, but I guess I didn't.
Nah, just a.
Yeah, either way, it's good. It's light. It was a good drink. The fucking essence of it was the best, man. Like I picked it up and just smelled it, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, make a candle out of that shit.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, good drink of the week. I don't think it's quite any.
It's up there for me though.
Midori sour. How are we rating them? Can we go through them real quick?
So Midori's number 1, I would say. Is that what you say?
Honestly, yeah. It beats
number
Tom
2
Collins.
for me is probably the Cosmopolitan right now.
Oh, okay.
No. Number 2 is whiskey sour.
You okay?
So Midori sour, whiskey sour, Cosmopolitan. What else did we do? Mai Tai. No, Tom Collins, then Mai Tai. That's all we did so far, right? Was those 5?
Yeah.
So you guys did a Bay Breeze.
Moscow Mule.
Moscow Mule. You guys did a Bay Breeze. I wasn't here
right.
for that though.
Bay Breeze was good. You would have liked it. It's similar to this, honestly.
Oh wait, well maybe we'll do like a video. I don't know.
Yeah, the pineapple and the Baby's. That was the week I was here. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
I'll
was
say
good.
we'll wait until the season starts. Maybe we'll do a recap we'll do our top 10, whatever we've done so far. Just rank them.
I think I'm gonna put Midori Sour up here, Tom Collins, Moscow Mule, and then after that, I mean, I like this one and the Baby's were good. They're kind of in the middle of the pack.
I think Mai Tai is probably the worst one, though.
Yeah, let's say that. Yeah, that was a fucking horrible drink.
I saw the videos. You guys didn't seem like you didn't.
No, we hated it.
I was disappointed because I get them at Islands all the time. They're fucking good, but I just don't know.
So
But
the whole purpose of it is to try drinks that we don't normally try because I don't go to the bars and order
we just usually just get beer or like rum and coke.
Exactly.
We're just doing because we're just thinking of some crazy drinks to do.
It's
but
fun.
And we want to try them like in their
exactly.
real fucking state, like a real deal, make them the right way. So when we did the Mai Tai, we looked for a traditional recipe off, I think it was liquor.com. And the traditional Mai Tai, I'm like, well, duh, we want to do the traditional because we want to try the real deal. It was fucking horrible, dude. Like
especially
the
the
almond,
dark rum.
that's still in my cabinet, by the way.
It's not. It's probably will never get touched.
I tried to make a drink out of it tonight because I didn't
No?
have anything else, and I was like, okay, so I was mixing like fucking Gatorade, dude, and it
You
was
some electrolytes in your system.
dude. I was pouring anything in there to cover up that dark rum leather couch
Well, at
taste.
least the Gatorade will help with the hangover the next morning.
Fucking let's hope so, but it was nasty.
yeah, but
But either way, good drink of the week this week. Guys, make sure you check us out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. Byweeksandbooze.com. Check out our merch. I don't know if you saw the pint glass we were using earlier, the Byweeks and Booze pint glass.
I haven't seen it until tonight when you guys are mixing it.
We got the pint glass on there. We got a few other cool things, the koozies. I need to pick up a koozie off there.
I'm buying both, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
might I say something though?
Yeah.
I have a trick up my sleeve I might do for the fans and for us.
Oh.
I'm making some limited edition shirts that we'll give away to some of our fans.
Nice.
So we'll give one to Andrew, give one to Miguel, who's been on the show.
Yeah, okay.
And then maybe whoever on Instagram, we'll figure out somebody to give
Do
away.
some kind of
shirts.
contest?
Yeah.
That's
I
a
like
good
the-
idea because
yeah, I
he's
like
very
that.
artistic and creative like that. So that'll be
Make
that'll
a
be
couple
good,
of
man.
shirts.
I
Just,
dig it.
Yeah, that's a good idea, man. But yeah, social media, check us out on there, guys. If you haven't subscribed to us on the podcast platform you listen to us on, whether that's Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify,
Anchor, Breaker.
whatever it is, make sure you subscribe so you get these new updates all the time. I know we blow you up on social media anyways, but help us out there and then tell your friends so we can get this thing bigger and bigger and bigger
Hell, those
each week.
motherfuckers.
All right, guys. Let's jump into some news this week. So we actually had a decent week. It's starting to get fueled back up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but we had the Hall of Fame game the other day. Football season's here.
I didn't
gentlemen.
watch it, so.
No,
but-
nobody really does.
Yeah.
It's just exciting.
No, I did. I don't care if it's preseason.
It's fucking
It's just
football.
it's back, and just the sound of the announcer.
Right?
It's-
That's what I
it's
was
just
saying.
All of it. I mean, you don't even have to pay attention.
I was at work,
Yeah.
man, and I had to watch it on my phone. And I was like, just the fucking sound of the announcers. I'm like,
good.
yes.
Yes, I
So
agree.
yeah, the game wasn't anything to shake a stick at, but
No,
it was still fun.
A
But
lot of drop passes.
we're right. I know, dude. There's a lack of offense, big time. But we're back, man. Football's here. Let's get into it. So this week, off the bat, let's talk about some contract shit with Michael Thomas. So we know Michael Thomas was going to set out for, I think he ended up setting out about a week or so.
Yeah, not too long.
It wasn't all that long. But now, and as of right now, he is the highest paid wide receiver in the league, making a $100 million deal this week.
How many years? Is it 4 years?
5.
I think it's 5.
Yeah,
20,
it's 5
20
years.
million?
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Is he worth $100 million?
Yeah, he's I think he's up there.
Well, with the way that it's trending now, it's like it seems you have to pay him just because they're going to sit out, and that's the way things are going. I mean, is he worth that much money? Personally, I mean, yes, because that's what the going rate is, I suppose, for clutch receivers like
Yeah.
that. But it's a lot of fucking
That's a
money,
lot
dude.
of
It's
money.
a lot
Time
of
will tell.
money. No, I believe he deserves it, but it's 5 years. And what is Drew Brees, 40 years old now?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
They might
so-
you might see his last days here in the next few.
Yeah. I mean, unless he pulls a Tom Brady.
Possibility, you never know.
He's rarely injured. But anyway, yeah, good for him. Take the money.
I mean, I love to see the guys get paid always,
Yeah.
I think Michael Thomas is a freak athlete. I
He
think he's
is.
one of those guys that you look at him and you're like, nah, he looks average. But you put him on the fucking field, dude, unreal.
He can make some crazy catches. And also, I mean, he doesn't get a lot after the catch usually, but it's just those crazy catches that he makes. And he's a huge threat in the red zone.
Yep.
Big
definitely.
threat in the red zone. He's a
He's
touchdown
tall,
animal.
Yeah, because what he said recently is like, I got paid. Now I forgot the words exactly. He said, but he said, I get the show.
that I'm worth what they
Yes.
just paid me.
So I'm hoping that puts a fire up his ass. Like, I got to I got to earn my money now.
And that's the thing with him. He's never been flashy. He's not the kind of guy that talks like OBJ or
He's very
Antonio
quiet.
Brown. He's very quiet. He shows his shit on the field, which I love and respect.
Well, actions speak louder than words,
Yeah.
but also, do you guys agree that it helps that he has a Hall of Fame quarterback or a future Hall of Fame quarterback?
Absolutely.
You know,
Big time.
I
Big
mean,
time.
would he flourish as much as he has in a
he
a
might
different
not.
team with a different quarterback? But either way, he's a stud, and they're lighting it up on that offense. And
dude.
I predict that he's going to do better this year than last.
Well, I'm excited for that because I
Yeah.
drafted his ass a rookie off of Sean Payton's. I've never take anything from coaches or shit where they say stuff in the preseason because it's all fucking fluff.
Yep.
But 2 seasons ago when he was a rookie, what did he drafted in the first round, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and nobody really knew about him. He was quiet because he's a real technical wide receiver. He's not real flashy. But Sean Payton, during camp, was saying, if I play fantasy football, I'm drafting Michael Thomas. And I was like, man. So I was like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, if I come across him and I get him a good value, I'm going to draft him. I ended up drafting Michael Thomas in like the 10th round that year. And he ended up putting up like top 5 wide receiver.
right away?
It was like top 6 or 7, actually. I think wide receiver numbers the whole season. And that's when I won.
So he's like a wide receiver 2 the whole entire year.
And in the fucking 9th or 10th round, man. It was
crazy.
crazy. And so I got an affinity for the guy because he worked out. I love to see when they work out.
It's fun watching him play too.
Yeah. And when you see all these basketball guys making fucking tons and tons of money, it's hard not to root for some football guys to get some.
Yeah, Draymond has got paid $100 million.
Exactly. I was
Same
gonna
as
talk
that
about
contract.
dude.
Is it 4 years though?
I don't know what the years
it's
was, but
$100 million, 4
it
years.
just popped up earlier today, and I'm like, wow, Draymond Green making the same as Michael Thomas.
More, I think.
Well, we had that discussion the last time I was on.
We have
about
it
the
every
Yeah.
difference.
time.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a smaller roster. They have more.
Yeah.
You get what I'm
Cap
saying.
state. It's understandable.
All right, well, let's jump forward. Josh Jacobs this week. So Josh Jacobs was set down by the Raiders because he signed his contract a few weeks ago. He's playing. He's in the camp. They pull him up this week and tell him, if you're not Rookie of the Year, you are not meeting our expectations this season. If you're a rookie, so this guy was already overlooked coming into college. I mean,
Definitely,
anywhere. His
yeah.
whole career, he's been under fucking rated, and they always overlook him. You get drafted in the first round by the Raiders, and now they set you down and say, if you're not Rookie of the Year, you ain't shit. What do you say to that,
That's
man?
scary. Like, that's so,
Yeah.
like, what do you call it?
The expectations are
Yeah,
through
they're
the
way
roof.
too high.
No, but,
way
like-
too high.
What's the word I'm thinking of? But, like, as a team, that's kind of, like, not disrespectful, but you're scaring
Setting up for failure?
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
you are.
you're being,
Well,
like, that's very rude to
not
your
setting
player.
them up for failure, but I mean, I get you're trying to put the fire under their ass, but that's not the way to do it. You know, you got to motivate them and build them up, and I mean, you don't know if a college player is going to translate to the NFL, especially the first
Never
year.
do. Never do.
It's hard. I mean, sometimes they do, but it takes a little bit.
I think, I don't know. He's one of those guys that I watched at Alabama. He was really good. We watched that video you sent me the other day
Yeah.
about him coming. I didn't know the dude was out of Tulsa.
live
from
right,
Tulsa.
live near you.
Not really near me. He was
I
from
know,
North
but yeah,
Tulsa.
but still, like, he in the area.
Yeah,
It sucks. He was homeless off and on. 5 other
Really?
siblings.
Yeah, his dad did a hell of a
Yeah.
job getting him out of that and making
He
sure
broke state records, and he didn't get looked at till his senior year after, like, football season.
Yeah, it was almost over, and they finally started coming in, and he chose Alabama, and sure
Well, Nick
enough-
Saban,
for
like
him.
the video, Nick Saban, this kid has talent. I'm gonna give him an opportunity, give him a scholarship.
yeah,
I was watching some of his highlights, and
Well, I saw he's looked good at
yeah,
college.
when he lowers his shoulder, I mean, that's college, and
Yeah, he's-
but still, when he lowers his shoulder, he runs through players,
for his
man.
size, man, because he's not huge.
Yeah.
But when he fucking lowers his shoulder, he'll knock people down. He's really good at staying on his feet. He's really good at breaking tackles, using the stiff arm. That was something I wasn't really expecting him to see. So
But there's a lot of tough
Yeah,
defenses
what
in
I-
that division.
what I was saying was, when you coming out of Alabama, the highlights from that, you got the fucking number 1 offensive line in the country,
Yep.
and you've also got the Tua. So your defenses are fucking paying attention to the passing game. So
Exactly.
you've got a little bit of leeway there. In high school, he went to a very lesser known high school in Tulsa, because Tulsa has like Booker T. They've got Union, Jinx in the area. Those are some of the top high schools in the nation. They're like fighting for the national championship each year. So when you go to a lesser known school there, you're also playing lesser known talent. So to this point, the reason he's probably not, he's been overlooked each time is because he's been in these situations that are a little bit more favorable, whether it's favorable or just, off the map. So now there's no more hiding. It's how good are you? Because he's coming into the Raiders and they're saying, you're the fucking guy. And if you're not the fucking best rookie in this league, we got problems.
I don't agree with that.
That's a lot,
at
bro. It's a
all.
lot.
That's brutal, man. And then, but what do you think how that makes him feel? It's like, well, you guys trusted in me, and then now you're saying that I'm nothing if I don't make rookie. I don't know.
I think he takes it as a challenge, just like anybody in his positions, and he's saying, "Fuck it, okay, I'm going to be rookie of the year." I don't think it's a bad thing, but it's just it's a lot to say to a rookie.
Yeah, I think it's a poor way to approach it.
I kind of agree with you, but I mean that's Gruden, fucking nose to the ground.
We'll see what he does.
Hard ass. Speaking of hard asses, let's get into Last Chance U a little bit. You guys watch that?
Yes.
Netflix?
First season I did.
Fucking love Last Chance U, man. So I just finished the newest season, just came out, season 4 recently with Jason Brown. Unreal, man. That dude is my hero. We'll have some videos for you to show you later because you've never seen the ones with Jason Brown.
No.
So Independence Community College. Independence is about 25 minutes from where I grew up.
Oh, nice.
So that area is very familiar to me.
Oh, that's cool.
So when I heard they were coming there, I was like, "Oh, that's awesome!" That's where pretty much where I went to. When they went to the Halloween festival, the Nia Wall and stuff, my old band played there. At
Your
Nia
stomping
Wall.
grounds.
Yeah, it's my stomping grounds, man. So that's the area I know. So I was excited for that. But then when the show was really good, the show was very good. Season 1, Ronald Ollie was on it, so he actually got drafted by the Raiders this season. So kudos to them. That was a big one. But they don't show fucking all the other dudes that's getting drafted. How many people did he end up having drafted? Like
40?
40 out of the first season?
Yeah.
And they end up showing like 3 or 4. So, or 40 went to D1.
40 went to D1, yeah.
That's what it was. 40 went to D1, and then he just had I know Dakota got drafted last year, I think.
He was saying some guy recently, he's going to be one of the best running backs in the draft this year.
It's Rashid Boyd out of Arkansas. So that's because I was wondering where the fuck did he go because he was so good last year on season 3.
He's
Rakeem Boyd, that's what it is.
He's saying he's Heisman worthy.
Yeah, he was saying he could fight for the Heisman. But Ronald Ollie got drafted by the Raiders, and literally we put it in the show outline, and then he got cut before he even could do it. So he's already cut. But we'll kind of parlay off that and talk about. Have you guys heard the controversy about what all happened with the guy? What do you know? Because you've never seen any of it.
I haven't seen it. I did a little research, and then apparently John Gruden said that he wasn't performing, and then I read another article that says that he has an injury, but they haven't disclosed exactly what it is.
So it could be that.
Could
he might have just got hurt, and it's like, okay,
and he wasn't performing, and he's like, well, I gave you a shot.
Yeah.
But still, I hope somebody does pick him up. I mean, poor guy, got his heart set and getting into the NFL. I hope there's even on a practice squad. I mean, they still make a decent living.
Yeah, they think they make league minimum. So
yeah, I mean it's
hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
Fuck,
man.
It's doctor money.
Yeah,
big doctor money.
Definitely, I'll do that.
But I mean, it's good to see these kids because I mean, the ones you see fucking in this show are unreal, man. They are fucking tough to the bone. They had tough upbringings. These are kids with talent that just don't have I don't want to say head on their shoulders, but they just don't know that lifestyle because that's not how they were raised. So when I watch people like Jason Brown come in here and he talks to him like he's their friend, not in the sense that he's like, hey buddy, but he talks to him like their family or friends would talk to him like, hey motherfucker, why are you so fucking stupid? That's what he says to him.
Well,
they react to that because they resonate with that. They're like, oh my God, I know what this guy's saying. This is how my mother talks to me. This is how my father talks to me. I can relate to this. So they respect him. Did you hear about how the guy got fired?
Who?
Jason Brown. So the guy from season 3 and 4 got fired.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This last season. The season that just aired, he got fired during the season.
Did not know that, man.
So
I'd only watched the first season.
We'll go into it later when the videos I'll show you because I'll be able to kind of twirl off a little bit more and I'll tell you the whole story. But yeah, what do you think about Jason Brown? Zach, you've seen him.
At first, he's kind of an asshole. But once you watch him more and hear his side of the story, and he's on podcast now, so I love this dude. He's helped so many kids, to get where they are now. He's an inspiration. And he doesn't care about wins and losses. He cares about helping these kids. My job is to get them to the next level.
And
that's my job.
His stats fucking show it too, man. He was going over some of his stats. When you see the guy, he's real unorthodox because he straight up will just be like, "You dumb motherfucker! What are you fucking doing?"
Yeah.
He's
But that's cool.
He's a white, pretty big guy. He's from Compton.
Born and raised.
Gangster.
Yeah.
He said, "I was the only one with my skin tone in high school, in football, in college." He said, "I've always been this."
Well,
he said,
they can relate to him, like you said earlier.
He's never done drugs, never smoked weed, nothing. So I'm like, This guy, he knew from he could easily fell into the trap in Compton, but no, he's like he put a good head on his shoulders and worked his way up.
I like the guy already.
I thought he was a fucking idiot when I first started watching season 3. I was like, what? I was like, I couldn't figure it out whether I thought he was a good coach or not because he wasn't coaching a lot. But after I kind of sat on it and watched it again and then started getting to season 4, you see that this guy, he does what's needed for these players to succeed. A lot of these times, these players are so fucking talented, but they can't get past themselves. So they've got to find somebody that can relate and give them just honest advice about this is how the world works. This is what you need to do to be successful. Show up to class. You sit in the fucking front. You pull your fucking pants up. He said, I don't care if you don't like the white teacher. More than likely, that's who you're going to be working for in the future. That's the kind of shit he tells these guys. He says, it's fucking unfair, but get over it. Let football pay for your college. Take advantage of it. Show up and do the shit.
He's not only a coach, but a mentor as
Yep,
well.
exactly.
Big
Yep.
time. And
That's
it's
awesome.
when you first watch him, he's so fucking
He
intense.
was, like when I watch this, like he's out there, like holy shit, like
yeah, well, you'll see here in a little bit, but he's awesome, dude.
Which is, I mean,
And
like
he just
you said, they can relate. They
you know,
need that.
He just moved to the IE too.
I don't know where at the he bought a house.
San
so.
Bernardino. I read.
Oh
it.
really?
Yeah, he lives in San Bernardino now.
Let's get him on the podcast.
Because he was, I was like, he ain't. He just went on Theo's podcast, bro. He ain't coming.
Oh,
to
he
the,
went on Theo's?
He was on Theo Von's podcast.
Okay.
He ain't
never
coming to
mind.
Bye Weeks
Damn
and
it.
Booze next.
I don't know. I can
Jason
convince
Brown.
him.
I got a spot on the couch for you, brother.
Yeah.
I'm a little hood. No, I'm just kidding. I can
But
relate.
we'll show you the video here in a little bit. Another thing I want to talk about. So, did you guys hear about Steven Jackson this week?
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit, dude.
Tell us what happened.
So he comes out, he wants to retire with the Rams, right? So he needs to sign a 1-day contract. Fucking NFL is like, oh, random drug test. And he texts out, dear NFL, I am not going to your drug test. Thank you. Or some shit like
What
that.
the fuck, man?
That
So
is-
he signs a 1-day contract out of retirement so he can retire with the Rams. One fucking day, and he gets an alert. Hey, you need to show up for a random drug screen.
what is the purpose of that?
I understand. I
He's
guess
not
you're-
even an active player.
But I understand. I NFL, I guess, because they pay for your retirement and stuff, right? So I guess they want to make sure you're clean.
I don't.
But to me,
But if he's on an active
but
roster,
to me
they
though,
can't.
that's profiling, aren't you?
That's what I'm-
profiling.
that's what I
that
think.
is, yeah.
Can he sue the NFL? Like, why
Yeah,
you,
he could. That's why
Yeah.
the NFL's like, okay, don't worry about it. Don't show up.
right?
Because I want to know why his name was chosen. Whether was it a computer glitch? Because if a person was involved with saying, "Oh, he just signed a 1-day contract. We need to get him in here."
This is the only time I've ever heard of this happening.
Real? Yeah,
It's like
never.
I'm not playing. I'm not going to suit up for the 1 day.
Yeah,
I just want to retire with my
retiring
team.
with my team. Exactly. What the fuck?
It's stupid, man. And
Yeah,
it'd
that's
be so
ridiculous.
easy to get a
And
lawsuit.
tons
against
of
him.
players are like outraged. Like, are you serious? Like,
should
I'm not
be.
kidding.
This
I
is
think it was Tyrann
ridiculous.
Matthew. A whole bunch of people were like, "What the fuck, dude?
Richie Incognito wanted to cut his father's fucking
Head off."
and has never sat in front of
Oh.
Roger Goodell, never got investigated. Steven Jackson signs a 1-day contract to retire with the Rams and gets drug tested.
It's messed up. But like I said, the last podcast, it is his dad.
He's still fighting for him.
No. I'm just saying. No,
He's
I'm
like,
fucking
it is
with you.
his dad. It's not somebody else's dad.
You know what I mean? It's not like he's stealing somebody else's head. It's his family, dude.
But either way, that's totally fucked up. Let's jump
Yeah,
into
it is.
ADP this week. We'll get this out of the way.
We're almost done with this shit,
we
dude.
are almost done with this shit, man. We're getting close to the end, actually. So we're at 39. Number 39, Kerryon Johnson. This is interesting right here because this is your top 4 rounds. This is your bread and butter of your team. These are the main offensive components of your team, besides the quarterback, which you're usually going to draft later on.
Yeah, I think it's the right spot. He's the tier 2 running back. Him and Devonta Freeman are right there. So, and since Theo Riddick's gone,
Wow.
the sky's the limit for this
You
dude.
guys heard who signed him, right?
Who, Theo Riddick?
Broncos.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Philip Lindsay, they're thinking he's not going to play. So in practice, they signed Theo Riddick. Theo Riddick goes to camp and out snaps Philip Lindsay 2 days in a row. All of a sudden, I told you Philip Lindsay because
way
they
it
like
happens.
Royce, man. They want the train.
But Phil Lindsay's good. He did good last year.
He did really well last year. But I'm telling you, they're going to overlook him because they want that consistent. They want that old school. I need a power back and I need a passing down. Philip's a good passing down back. But Theo's been doing it for like fucking 9 years.
I'm hoping they're thinking that outside the box. Maybe this might light an ass in Philip Lindsay. Like, hey, like you got to work harder, and maybe he might.
It could be
Ball
just
out.
we already know what Philip Lindsay is, and we don't need to see it. So
Okay.
he's the first down back, and we just want to see what these other guys are. But I have a feeling it's going to be Royce, man.
I'm telling you, Royce, so you're going to find him late in the rounds, and I'm going to sneak pick him.
Fuck yeah, he's on my list. You can bet that.
Just depends on the offense they're running. I mean, if
It's
they're
all
gonna be
different.
using
But
the
I guess
backfield,
Flacco's looking good, so we'll see what happens.
Did you see that picture of him on the internet that had his little curl of hair coming down?
What?
Had a picture of him right next
Like
to
a
Razor
Superman?
No,
Oh,
Razor,
Razor
Ramon.
Ramon.
It looked just like him.
That's funny.
It was so fucking good.
But the thing with the Broncos is they have the wide receivers is so iffy. They have Deshaun Hamilton, who don't know. What is it?
Cortland Sutton.
And then Emmanuel Sanders, who knows when he comes back from his Achilles.
He talks a lot of big game.
But Sutton's the number one, I guess. And
Supposedly, yeah. I did not like what I saw of him last year. Not impressed. But carry on the other hand, he's in a good spot. He's a good ass running back, highest yards per carry in the league last year. If they will give him between 15 and 20 touches a game, he's a superstar running back one.
Yep.
Hands down.
But are they going to give him that many touches?
That's the big question.
They're going to have to.
First off, the coach, I can't remember his name. Josh something?
This is the old Patriots coach?
Yeah, it's the old Patriots.
I thought he has like a girl name.
Patricia. Josh
Matt
Patricia.
Matt
Patricia. That's it,
Matt
not
Patricia,
Josh.
there you go.
He's a lot like Bill Belichick in the fact they like committees. I'll have 3 or 4
Makes
guys.
sense, yeah.
And, I mean, it does make sense, but it sucks for people like
Yep.
us. So as long as he's going to be doing that shit, it's going to be tough to really, really put your money behind him as a running back one. RB2 all day.
RB2 all day.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
I say 2 all day.
Yeah, I think 2 is going to be his main, unless he really starts getting snaps. But the future is bright for this kid. He's good, man. I'm telling you, I watched out of Auburn too. He was fucking really good at Auburn.
And they have C.J. Anderson, right?
Yeah,
I was reading up that he's been mentoring him even after all the film's done and practice is done. They sit for a couple hours just going over things, and so that's good to have. I mean, they're only 6 years apart, but still, that's 6 years in the league. That
it's experience, man.
Exactly, that's cool.
And I think C.J. Anderson, he's kind of experienced. Okay, I work in a committee. He's been with the Broncos. He kind of knows the Rams. He's been third string. He knows kind of how it works. So
CJ did something that almost nobody can do last year, and he came from one of probably the best running back in the league, and fucking took his spot in the playoffs, man, and said "fuck you," and then he became the star.
He's been on 4 teams now already.
Panthers,
Broncos drafted him, right? He was a starter. He was number 1 in the Broncos.
You think yeah?
And then he went to the Panthers, and then Panthers released him. He went to the Rams, and then now
the Rams, and then exactly.
You're right.
I was going to say LA.
Yep, this is his 4th. Good running back. He's a fucking playoff running back too. He's one of the few guys, and every time I see his ass in the playoffs, the Broncos when he was in the playoffs he won them that playoff game. I can't remember where they were playing.
He didn't get a ring, right? He wasn't on
they
that
didn't
Super
win
Bowl.
it.
He wasn't on that Super Bowl.
It was the year after where they went they won the first playoff round and they ended up losing.
Gotcha.
But no, I love C.J. Anderson. But carry on. I think, dude, bright future. If you get him in the late 4th round like this is showing, fuck yes, man. Rock that shit. 38, Mark Ingram.
That's
There's a lot of question marks.
He needs to be lower on the list.
How I say list is the highest point is number 1.
Yeah, that's
so.
So low.
He should be lower on the list. Yes, I think. Well,
way lower.
It just depends. Yeah, I don't know how much they're going to utilize him.
Lamar Jackson's looking really good right now.
That's what I was going to say. He's going to be running a lot, so I don't know how much.
They came out today and said they weren't going to run him as much. They like his passing, and they were complimenting his passing. That could just be a tactic of saying he can't pass. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, because they still have Gus Edwards.
Gus Edwards there,
and they have
there's a rookie.
Kenneth Dixon's still there.
Oh no, he's not. He's gone.
Who's a rookie?
There's a rookie out of Oklahoma State that's there.
Okay,
his name is Justice Hill, motherfucker.
Okay, fanboy.
Hey, look it up. I'm serious. They're talking about him being one of the biggest shakeups in running backs this year. Justice Hill led the Big 12 the last 2 seasons in rushing.
Okay. And he was drafted by the Ravens?
Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, he's
that's 4 running backs. Jeez.
Yeah, he's a really good passing down back too. Obviously out of the air raid in Oklahoma State. Justice, I don't know he'll take over Mark Ingram's spot, but I think he'll beat Gus Edwards.
I think Ingram's gonna be a running back 3. He's gonna be just touchdown dependent every week.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna see.
I kind of see him like Darren McFadden, like he was towards when he was on was it the Cowboys?
I'm not being a dick, but I think he's like gonna be what's his face from the Panthers? What was the big boy's name?
Oh, Tolbert.
Tolbert, dude. I'm thinking like he's a better version of Tolbert, but like. He's gonna be just touchdown dependent
because he's kind of a power back, but he's also that quick guy that can catch passes. He's really versatile.
We'll see what happens. I hope
it could go anyway.
I hope you can draft him late and he'll be your running back 1. We'll see.
Yeah, 37. This pile of shit. George Kittle.
Yeah, I see what you're doing.
All right, I'll let the 49ers fanboy tell us about George Kittle.
I think it would be fair. I'd say maybe a little lower, but let's see. Zach Ertz was, what is he at 31? So I think that's fair where he's at. I'd pick him up because obviously Kelsey and Ertz for as far as tight end are going to be picked up first. So
Yeah.
Kittle will be, if you can get him, just snag
Yeah,
him.
so I think like Ertz and Kelsey, they'll be drafted quick, and then Kittle will be the first one, but he'll be drafted later. But just ADP, like for me personally, tight ends, I don't draft them early. I wait.
Yeah, you don't draft him early. I wait as well. And another red flag with Kittle. Last year, he was the number one target when we're on
With Nick
third string
Mullins,
with Nick
yeah.
Mullins on third string. So now we have so many more weapons. Garoppolo's healthy. We don't know who's going to be the
But
go-to guy. I hope that he is because he was on fire last year, and Garoppolo should recognize that. But we'll see what happens.
You'll see.
Definitely the third tight end on there. You got Travis Kelsey, probably going to go. It could go as I've seen him go in the first round.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking late first, early second. I see Zach Ertz going late second, some running around there, and I see Kittle going in the third round. I could see him going higher than this,
Yeah.
but just because the name's not as sexy as Zach Ertz, this is probably right.
I didn't
With
want to be
fantasy-
cocky.
yeah,
That's
but
why I
with-
said fair.
But it's also like our league a lot, man. If somebody drafts a tight end,
Everyone
everybody
panics.
drafts it. They panic because they freak the fuck
How-
out. Oh
that's
shit!
how quarterbacks work.
Yeah. So, but I think this is totally fair. 36 guy we spoke about a few minutes ago, Josh Jacobs. I mean, rookie running back, it's really high expectations. It sounds like he's going to be the starter there, like the main guy. So he's going to have the opportunity. Can he do it?
I hope
And is
so.
this a good spot to really draft him in?
Big red zone threat. So as far as fantasy goes, if you have the balls to do it, I mean, pull the trigger.
I just,
So let's
is their own line good? Like
there's too many questions.
Derek
for
Carr's
me.
hit
I'm
or
with
miss.
you.
Who knows?
They didn't do shit last year, man. I know they got a lot more weapons this year.
Is Marshawn still there? Or he retired again.
I don't know. That's the point. Like, who fucking knows what's going on with that guy?
He's eating Skittles.
He's
somewhere.
he's just living life.
He was
dude.
in the news today for he was doing a camp, and I guess he fucking said some real fucked up shit to some lady's son, like really young, because that was for kids. And look on TMZ, it's on there.
Was it a camp in Oakland?
It's, I don't know, somewhere, but he was doing it. The mom came out and was like, "That is not okay." Blah 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 blah. blah.
I wouldn't expect anything less from a Seahawks and a Raider player. You know what I mean?
Marshawn should just go to the Packers for a year, play with his old boy Aaron Rodgers. It'd be good.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, I think they played together in college.
Cal, right?
Yeah.
I think Josh Jacobs. You know my stance on rookies. I really very rarely touch
don't
them.
touch him either.
If
It's
he's
so
there in
hard.
the 5th round, I might take him.
That was way too high in the ranking. When I saw his name at that, I was like, nah,
I just don't feel right about
so,
3rd
no.
round, man. I really
I
don't.
think it's like him, David Montgomery. Those are guys you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, David.
Is Tariq Cohen still there? You don't know. What? I forgot last week. We were talking about the Eagles or whatever. Was it last 2 weeks ago? Freaking, what's his face?
rookie.
Jordan Howard's there, though.
Yeah, and they
So I
said the
forgot.
rookie. I don't even know the rookie's name. I can't remember his name. They said he's the best looking back. Somebody came out the other day. One of the
There's 4 guys in.
reporters.
So there's
Yeah.
Clement, there's Smallwood, Howard, and the rookie. There's 4 guys there.
The running back game is getting to be more of a fucking lottery than anything. Because if you don't get somebody like Zeke, which you can't even say Zeke because he's not even going to fucking play.
You know what I mean? I heard stuff he was going to sign.
They came out. 2 reporters came out yesterday and said it could be months
Oh, fuck,
before
man.
he plays.
He was
2.
wasn't he in Cabo recently?
He's
He
in
just
Cabo right
He
now.
just left.
Yeah.
He's living life.
He's trying to do like Bell and Show. I don't care.
But speaking of that, though, like, I think it's fucked up. You were a player under contract. You should work for your contract. Like, you should only be able to negotiate until your contract's over with. Like, I think, because, like,
yeah,
it's fucked up.
It's-
like, you signed for 4 years. You should work those 4
you
years.
signed it.
I don't
yeah.
agree with it at all with him holding out, especially in a rookie contract. If you're on your with what was it, Antonio Brown, he wasn't on a contract. He was year to year at that point. So go where you got to go, but fulfill your. Yeah, I agree with you, Zach. Yeah, fulfill
they
your
signed
contract.
Like, I understand you deserve to pay, which I 100% agree. But like, you agree to something, you gotta abide by. Like, I know you're getting paid shitty, but that's why you work the 4 years. And after you're done, I'm done. See you guys later. I'm going somewhere else getting paid.
I'm
Jerry
telling you,
Jones. Oh, sorry. I'm
We
good.
no, we wouldn't be in this position if the NBA season ended a lot sooner. It's this way because NBA season ends, free agency starts, and people start signing contracts, and then NFL season starts. So all these NFL players in their offseason, they're just getting ready to go to camp and all this shit, are watching ESPN. Oh, Draymond Green, $100 million. Oh, 6 fucking player on the off the bench, $75 million. These guys Melvin Gordon's making $5 million a year.
Yeah, that sucks for him, but
So
for him holding out this long, though, it's like, okay.
I mean, but like that's why this is happening because
Yeah.
they're in their face. They're like, oh shit, I'm fucking doing this every game, and this motherfucker's playing off the bench and making 70 million.
I wonder if there's a study or someone who calculated it. I think of it now. Basketball players, they play a lot more than NFL players. Because for football, yeah, you play 16 games. How often are they on the field for? A fourth of the game?
Yeah, if
So-
you're a starter,
So basketball, that's why they get paid more. They play a lot more.
it's a lot more.
But NFL, you should get paid more because or equal because your risk, your health risk. It's like hazard pay kind of thing.
But also, with the Steelers last year proved it. Connor came in and put up similar numbers than that Bell did. So it's,
if not better.
especially running backs. Like, I get it. Yeah, the basketball players, but they have special talents. A lot of them do. And it's a small roster.
Yeah.
You got to realize. I mean,
It's the best of the best.
It's 11
It really
guys,
is.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I'm not
it's
sure.
11.
Somewhere around there.
And
11
as
or
far
12.
as the Steelers and the Chargers, they will hold out. I mean, they're not going to budge. They're going to let you hold out, and hey, if you want to lose money, lose money.
I'm just tired of hearing it. Just
I am too.
Oh, I hate
it's,
it.
It's
I
the
hate
biggest
it.
thing that's
you
going
guys
on
are
right
lucky. Like we're here working 9-to-5 jobs. Like you guys are fucking
Yeah.
millionaires, dude.
Right.
And you guys are living your dream. You're
now. I made
playing with.
$5 million for playing half the season last year, working half the year.
And Le'Veon made how much money for not playing at all? So
Fucking can't stand
I
it.
killed the play. Pay me league minimum. And
Here's
I'm good.
the real question, because this motherfucker drafted Le'Veon last year.
Fuck that
Would
guy.
you draft him this year?
I think so.
I would too, in a heartbeat.
It's because there's so little running backs this year. Just go for it, dude.
Speaking of which, drafting. I don't know if a lot of our fans are FFL fans. If you are an FFL fan, you know that this week Zach is back.
Yeah, so fuck you guys. I'm coming back with a vengeance.
Zach was in the league from 2014, I want to say, to 2017.
Whenever you moved
no,
on,
you were like 2013. Actually, it was after 2013 because you're after the
After I
2012.
graduated high school, yeah. So
So 2013 all the way to 2017,
It
you
took
were
off
in
last
it,
year.
and you won like second place every
Weird,
fucking year. And he decided to take a year off, lost his spot. Some guy ended up backing out last minute on me just the other day. I'm like, Zach, I got a spot, just giving you the opportunity. Fuck yeah. So he's back. Zach's back in the FFL, man.
Back in the game, baby.
I told the guys in the chat room they're like, oh fuck, and they're like, I was like, so and so left. I've already got his replacement. He'll be coming on soon. Who is it, Sean? Who is it? And I'm like, well, let's just say he's sick of taking second place. And they're like, is it not so lucky? Is he back? And I was like, oh shit, yeah, he's back, man.
I'm back, baby. So you know what? I'm gonna read off a list of people here. So Joseph, I'm coming for your ass. Friendly, I'm coming for your ass. Eric, you're dead. Who's Ant Dog? Is Anthony?
That's Anthony. Yeah,
You're dead. Patrick, you're gone. Kevin gone. Daryl gone. I'm officially Daryl because he's
that's where you lost to last, right?
Miguel, yeah, you're toast. Troy's done, and Chris, you're fucking done. I'm coming for all your heads right now.
Oh, it's
Bang,
gonna be
bang.
exciting,
Bang
man.
bang.
Shots fired, motherfucker.
I was thinking, like, so bad. Like, we should have done I want to do like a WWE like promo, like Theo, like, listen here, brother, I'm coming for.
Dude, that would be dope.
That'd be good, man.
Do some voice morphine so you
Yeah.
can really sound
We
like
got a
it.
lot of the guys. We can get a lot of them together. We probably won't be able to do like an all draft in one room type thing, but we
but
could.
I'm excited, though.
We could get most of the guys because half the guys are from up here now, around the area. Ant Dog, Patrick, Chris,
Miguel.
They're all from the high desert. So, yeah,
Is
we
your
could-
brother still playing or no?
No, I ask
No.
him every time, almost
He's
every
done.
season.
He likes to go to the casino and gamble.
Pretty much, man. He's a Vegas dude. He lives in Vegas 3 or 4 times a year.
I'm
and
surprised he hasn't moved there yet.
I keep asking him. I was like, "Why are you not just moving there?" He's like, "If I move there,
'Cause what does he
it's not
do though?
gonna-
What is his job? Because he doesn't.
He's an IT support. No, he's an IT supervisor at a hospital. So he runs all the IT at his hospital.
Why can't he do IT at a casino? Oh, but no, because you work at a casino, you can't gamble at all.
Exactly, yeah. But he could do so much. I tried to get him to move out here. I was like, dude, you know how much IT shit is out here on the West Coast, man? Get away. Because he's got like the best job in his city almost.
Yeah,
Tiny little town of Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
IT for the whole entire city.
He does it for the whole hospital, man. And
That's cool.
He likes it, but lives in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, because I know when you work, I think if you work for a casino, you cannot gamble
No,
at
yeah,
all.
absolutely.
Because
Yes,
you
no way.
need a is it gambling license or something?
I'm sure
Yeah,
there's
because
some shit.
my wife's cousin, he works for Samuel,
Mhm.
and you cannot gamble at all at the casino.
Even on your days off and
Yep,
shit.
cannot gamble.
It makes sense,
Yeah,
man.
it
You have
does
too much
make
inside
sense.
information. All right.
Totally makes sense.
Go to number 35, Mr. Amari Cooper. Same team. So wide receiver. Oh, not same team. Sorry, he's on the Dallas Cowboys.
We're talking about Zeke though. Yeah, it's Cowboys.
Yeah. So Cowboys, Amari Cooper. What do you think? Late third round for Amari Cooper? I don't see him going this late.
You think he'll go earlier than
Yeah,
that?
I was thinking way early. I wrote that. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's right after Antonio Brown, I think, whenever that is.
I could really see him going
Second round.
late second at the lowest, man. And there's going to be somebody like in our league, Miguel, that's going to take him, or Joey. Joey's a huge Dallas Cowboys fan. So is Chris. Half of them are fucking Cowboys fans in our leagues,
Cowboys fans.
Friendly is too. So is
America's team my ass.
Fuck them. I fucking hate him.
Don't even get me started.
I fucking hate him. Fuck Jerry Jones. Fuck the Cowboys.
That's why I love when the Packers whip their ass all the time. So
I think Amari's he's better than this. I think he's better than mid third round.
I think. Do you think Dak's a better quarterback than Derek Carr?
I think he's playing better than Derek Carr. I think when Derek Carr's second season, his second year, looked really good.
That's what I thought. Like,
everybody was like, "Oh shit, this dude's legit."
I know. Like people got him off the waiver wire, and like, oh, he was a number one quarterback.
Dak has been more consistent. Derek Carr's been more hills and valleys.
Roller coaster.
Yeah. He's had better games, but he's also had way worse.
But Dak's
games.
I don't believe in Derek Carr.
Yeah, Dak's kind of like on like the upward.
Yeah, I'd agree with that for sure.
So,
I think
I think Cooper's gonna have a big year.
I think he is too.
His stats, but I might be wrong, but like this one, he had 1,000 yards receiving in a couple of games.
That's unreal. His yards per catch have to be unreal because he's got deep fucking bombs all the time.
And it goes to show that the Raiders weren't shit. They weren't utilizing him correctly, or just didn't have the talent. But he went and flourished with.
Oh, so he had an overall 1,000 yards. He had 725 yards with the Cowboys.
Wow, and he played what, 6 games?
And he had 280 with the Raiders. So he did have over 1,000 yards, but he almost had 1,000 yards in a couple games he played.
Well, how many games he played? Cowboys 6.
Let's see if I can look it up.
It wasn't that much, I don't think.
Yeah, 6 games.
That's fucking crazy, man.
So he could, if he played the full 16, he probably got like.
But I tell you what, man, if Zeke's not playing, he's not gonna have that. Yeah. Because the reason why he's open and stuff so much is because they're fucking watching Zeke. They got to.
Yeah.
But if Zeke's not there, they'll double team him.
Oh, for sure.
So that's gonna hurt.
So Cooper needs to be higher on the ADP.
Yeah, I think so. Second round. Number 34, Sony Michel. I think this is too low for him. You mean higher? Like towards number 1?
No.
You want to drop him lower?
Yeah.
Because the committee?
That committee and his knee.
He says it's 100%.
You don't know that, though.
I know. He was hurt a lot last year.
He's going to be a steal, though, in the draft.
I think he will be a steal.
If he can stay healthy.
I labeled that as fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fair rating.
I think he'll go higher than that.
Yeah, but he's around. He's probably. I think he should be after Kerryon Johnson, like up there. Kerryon, Devontae Freeman. He's up in like that right. The tier 2 running backs. He's gonna be up there.
Definitely talented, man. Super fucking good. The knee's a huge issue, and also the workload share at the Patriots. Is Rex Burkhead still there?
Rex Burkhead.
Fuck.
Well, I've been doing mock drafts. I'm taking what's his
James White. That'd be my number 1.
That's my flex right there.
Yeah, I agree with you there. 33 had a little injury today. Keenan Allen was helped off the field with a leg injury at practice. I didn't even
see that.
Yeah, it just happened a few hours before you guys showed up. Was helped off the field. They didn't no update after that happened, but
hopefully he just tweaked his leg or something.
He's kind of had a history with leg and knee injuries.
Yeah, because I know. Did he tear something recently?
Towards ACL 2 seasons ago, and then had a hip pointer.
I thought he had a kidney.
Lacerated kidney this season. Yeah, that's right. After
that, I watched that game.
And then fucking last year, right before the playoffs, the game I needed Keenan Allen to score like 8 points to win. The first pass he goes up in the end zone to catch, he ends up lands on his hip, and he's out the fucking game.
Damn.
So I lost because of that. I mean, not because of that, but
injury prone. So he
ends up scoring 1 point.
I was predicting a big year for him until you told me this news. I was like,
he still might have a huge year.
Yo, we don't know what the injury is.
If he goes down, Mike Williams might come up.
Mike Williams is going to be a big deal this year, I think.
Because Terrell Williams is gone, so.
Yep, Tyrell is gone. That's where Hunter Henry comes in, too. But big-time possession receiver for the Chargers.
Yep.
But that being said, the same way with the Cowboys, if you take away Melvin Gordon, they are not watching the run as much, and they're going to fucking play those receivers.
Yep.
It's a connection, man. It's all connected. You got to fucking have every bit of it to be able to get these guys open. So
That's a big hit for the Chargers if he is seriously injured.
yeah, somebody called the fucking Wes. I don't know if my buddy Wes listens to the podcast. He said the Chargers were the most overrated team in the league the other day.
Last year maybe, but not this year.
It's like Wes. He's a Dolphins fan.
Dolphins. I feel bad for you.
Yeah, go buy a Fitzmagic jersey, bitch.
Watch him ball out and go to the Super Bowl and
Right.
Fuck
defeat it.
that.
16-0, baby.
I'll eat crow Wes if they do, but they're not. Number 32, Aaron Jones. This is probably where he's going to go, but I think this is a little low. I think Aaron Jones. This is the year of Aaron Jones. I think so because
we'll see, dude.
you know Jamal's hurt again.
Yeah.
He's got another hamstring injury. The only thing that's kept Aaron Jones off the field is a slight injury one time and smoking weed.
We have a new coach though, so we'll see.
Matt LaFleur. I
Yeah.
think you're going to see a lot more passes coming to Aaron Jones. He's going to be very, very fantasy relevant this year.
Last year with the Packers, it was a rocky season just because the injury and then also getting rid. Was it week 10? Getting rid of the coach and so it was an off season for them. I always root for the Green Bay Packers because I love Aaron Rodgers. I don't know why. I'm a Niner fan. I shouldn't love the Packers, but
No, but Aaron Rodgers is from that area.
Yeah,
so.
that's his hometown.
he was actually supposed to be drafted.
He was.
Yeah.
But they took Alex Smith.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because Aaron Rodgers didn't pull out the chair when they took him out to dinner for his mom, and Alex Smith did.
You are kidding me.
Swear to God. But you got to realize at that time they were both high prospects. So,
So
you
when they
didn't
say
know.
like, oh, he's not.
It's just
He's
poor
a
character. No, but it makes sense. He hates his family, so
He does, and he hates his family.
yeah, Rodgers didn't talk to anyone, huh?
No, yeah.
I love Aaron Rodgers on the field, but I love Alex. I got a soft spot.
Alex
for
is a tough
Alex.
motherfucker.
I
man.
love.
Can't
Dude, I
take
love.
it.
I hope he
guy.
comes back and plays. Dude.
says
He's got a-
His brace is off, so that's good.
I wouldn't be shocked to see.
what did he
him back.
break? His tibia and
dude.
fibula?
Yeah,
It was what's his name?
yeah. It did the quarterback?
It was Joe
Theismann.
Naismith.
Theismann.
Yeah, Theismann. Yeah,
He had the
that
same exact injury.
career ending. Yeah, but Alex Smith, he looks like he wants to come back. I hope so. I love that
He's
guy.
got the grit, man. He's going to come back. I
love that guy.
He might not
Anyway.
be any good, but
Yeah,
He
we'll
will.
see.
If he could come back and help Haskins kind of develop, then that'd be good.
yeah. 31, Zach Ertz, man. Tight end. This is a little bit lower. I'm expecting him to see him
Go
low
higher.
second round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's kind of close. That's kind of where you expect to start taking the top tight ends is right in there. You'll have a few people start taking them. Kelsey will probably go late first round, high second round, and then Zach Ertz shortly after that.
Yes, I think Kelsey, after those, like Michael Thomas, Beckham, after they get drafted, he'll probably go after that.
Yeah. 30, Devonta Freeman, man.
He needs to be lower on the list.
He is not going to be
He's
there in
after.
the third round.
He should be after carry on, so he should
Fuck
be
no.
in like the 40s.
Oh, you're saying lower?
No, he should be past because he's above carry on right now. Carry on Johnson.
Yeah, he's getting drafted third. I think he needs to be drafted in the second round.
Really? I don't think so.
Why not? You just lost Tevin Coleman. The only
know,
guy's
but-
taking touches from you.
Yeah.
It's like injuries. It's a concern.
It is, but he hasn't been injured in the last what?
That's why if you draft him, you might want to handcuff with Ito Smith.
I would definitely if you're going to take him.
'Cause
But
I think Ito Smith's probably not. Yeah, I don't think he's even getting drafted.
no,
So
probably
you
not.
maybe like your last pick, get him just to hold him as a handcuff.
I bet Devonta goes in early second round, maybe mid second round.
I'm
I wouldn't be
I'm
surprised.
saying like third or fourth.
Whew. I don't think we'll see.
He's
him
not
that
going to be available.
I think he's be after carry on. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
But either way, that's the ADP for this week.
Already done. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, see, it's getting more interesting because we have some people
They're
to
players
talk
we
about.
know.
All right, our favorite segment, Guess That Guy.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
baby.
sure.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think you win last week.
I got one right and one wrong. I don't know. I always
I don't
forget.
know.
I
It's
suck
been pretty shitty the last
balls
couple
at
weeks.
this segment, so.
All right, let's pull.
Who wants
mine.
to
Who
go
wants to go
first?
first?
You want to go first, Andrew?
Yeah, why not?
All right, man.
Okay. Guess that guy. We start off with touchdowns, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay.
How many touchdowns?
6 touchdowns.
Six
Okay. Touchdowns last year.
No guess. No
All
way.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll wait next one.
All right. Rush for 695 yards.
Okay, so he's an average running back.
Okay. No guess.
Nothing. His conference was ACC.
ETC. So Clemson, Florida State, NC State.
CJ Spiller. No, that's
Fuck,
not
dude,
a guess. That's not a guess.
Whatever happened to that dude? He got that shit in his stick.
He's fucking horrible, dude. Is what happened to
He's
him.
like a meme of the NFL.
He's a joke. That's Troy's favorite player, CJ Spiller.
He's been with the
He
Saints
would
and the
draft
Bills.
him in like the first round and shit, dude. He
he had a lot of potential, but
Yeah, I just couldn't come through with it. ACC.
I'll wait another question.
Oh,
Uh-oh, Sean might have something.
I'm on to you.
Do you think so?
I think I am on
Looking
to
at
you.
my
I'm not
paper?
going to
Nah,
get.
I'm
No.
kidding. All right. Years in the league, 1 year.
Oh, shit, I'm off.
So
of
is
you
this
now.
his second year? He was a rookie last year.
This will be his second year. Yes.
Okay, so it's a rookie running back. Or not.
You never know.
That
No,
would
it
be
is.
who I think it is.
Maybe it isn't.
1 year?
Is it a QB?
No, he said rush. Well.
There's two guys I'm thinking of because I think.
Oh, I follow you. Fuck, that could be it.
But is this his third?
I was
second
originally
year?
thinking, this is not a guess, Devonta
think-
Freeman when you said
No.
ACC, but I was like, you said 1 year. I'm like, no, fuck, that's not him.
Is it him?
So
I'm gonna guess one guy, but I don't know if I'm.
DW?
No.
No.
6 touchdowns, 695 yards rushing, ACC, and 1 year in the league.
I'm gonna guess Lamar Jackson.
Jesus Christ,
You got it?
Yes.
Oh,
But I kind of
shit.
gave you a hint by me going.
I think we already guessed him though, didn't we?
You did him.
that
I
was
think.
good. I didn't want to pick anybody
Josh did.
crazy.
Josh did.
Yeah.
No, that was a good one still.
Yeah.
Because the only thing I was concerned with was the years, but I'm like ACC, that's Louisville.
At least
And,
it
like,
wasn't fucking a 49er.
But Josh got us because
I wanted to.
Josh got us on Josh Allen with the Buffalo Bills. We're like, who runs
we
in their
were
team?
so stumped. Josh is really good at this game.
But he can't guess for shit.
He
But
can't guess them, but he is good at coming up with one. All right, you want to go? You or
I'll
me?
go.
Okay, go ahead.
You guys are fucked on this one. So this guy had 0 touchdowns last year.
Shit,
He's a starter.
the fucking bet. Are you kidding me? Okay.
This might give it away after this one. You should know this next question. Another one.
Oh yeah.
He had 52 yards receiving.
Shut the fuck up. This guy started just 1 week.
Possibly.
You're being an asshole with this.
This is horrible.
He is a starter.
You got to keep going. There's
Okay.
no way.
So he played in the Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletics Association, which is a D2 league. I'll give you an extra hint if you need this player after the.
I have no idea.
Okay. This is his 14th season.
Holy shit. So, okay. Whoa. No touchdowns, 52 receiving yards. This is the hardest part right here. It's because, like, there's no narrowing it down.
I'm not gonna How do I say this? This
14
one's tough.
years.
Like, I'll give you an extra hint because like this one kind of like, if you know, you know, you don't know, but he is a starter. So
Technically. He brings the water to the starters. The biggest nugget I'm chewing on right now is the 14 years. Who has been in the league that long that's still playing? I'm guessing wide receiver.
okay.
14 years.
Dude. Gonna be a dick with this one.
I know, but
Jesus Christ. What do we have? 1,600 players in the league?
14 years, man. I'm stumped, man.
Yeah,
Keep
I
going.
am too.
so his team colors are red, white, and blue, and light blue.
Okay.
Red, white, blue, light blue. And their team name also is a name of a moon.
Yeah, I know what team it is, but like
Do you know what it is, Andrew?
14.
Titans.
It's the Titans, yeah.
Yes. So it is the Titans.
Shit, I don't know. I'm
If
stumped.
you need another hint, I'll give you another hint.
I'm gonna start just naming this shit off. So you got tight end Delaney. You got, which I don't think he's been in there 14 years. Delaney ain't been.
I don't
there.
think he's been. No, because he used to
You
play.
got Corey Davis. Rashard Matthews is gone. Who else is a wide receiver for the Titans?
No fucking clue.
They had Eric Decker for a while, but he wasn't even in the fucking league for 14
Forgot
years.
about Eric Decker.
You might be on the.
He retired though.
I think he did. I don't think we're getting this one, man, because
I'm
Start
not.
guessing players. You got two guesses. So
Delaney Walker.
ding ding ding.
That's it?
Jesus.
Yes.
Really?
He's been in the league 14 fucking years?
Oh yeah, he was with the Niners a long
Exactly.
time ago.
So he was with the Niners from 2006 to 2012.
Jesus, 2006.
Yes.
Holy.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 7 years with the Niners, and the other 7 years with the Titans.
Jeez, we never realized because he was always under.
But look,
Vernon
I
Davis.
see his yards. He's never had above 300 yards in receiving.
because he's always been a backup for the most part.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a
good
fucking,
job.
for him to come back after his injury last year and expect to play this year.
That's
is
why he's one of my
fucking
sleeper picks
unreal.
this year for my tight end.
Can you crack open some of those beers for me, man? I
Yeah,
think it's
buddy.
beer time.
Sean, that's why he's one of my sleepers for my tight ends. Like, hey, like him and Greg
Or you just-
Olsen, if they're
Oh,
healthy,
bring it over. Sorry.
Yeah, you can just bring the whole thing.
yeah, if him and Greg Olsen are healthy this year, that's gonna be a steal for tight ends.
I think I'm going to crack open this bad boy. I had this one the other day.
I swear, Andrew, when I saw this in the fridge, it looked like a White Claw can, but it's not.
Fucking White Claw.
Everyone's ranting, raving about White Claw.
What
Dude,
the fuck
I-
is White Claw?
It's like a sparkling alcoholic drink, like sparkling water, but it's alcoholic.
Dude, I played JV as a freshman. Remember that video I showed you?
Yeah,
That's that same dude. White Claw, man. If you look closely enough, you can hear me barreling this wave right now.
we should try that for one of the podcasts to see how good it is.
No, I joined. You ever heard of Lazy Dog, the restaurant?
Yeah.
So that's one of our favorites, man. We went there the other day, and the lady talked me into joining the beer club. Pay like $35 a quarter, and you get like pretty much $25 worth of free beer. And then every time you go there, you get upgraded from 16 ounces to 22 ounces for free.
Cool.
Because I drink it. They have some good beer there.
Nice.
So this is a Huckleberry Haze Lazy Dog, and it's brewed by Golden Road.
Well, Golden Road makes
yeah.
that's
You guys
cool.
want to try it?
I'm good right now.
I'll try it.
It's
Golden Road, that's pretty cool.
This is good. You're gonna taste like strawberry and shit in there. It's an IPA, but it's got hints of like I don't know, like berries and stuff to it.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good, actually. Oh yeah.
Oh man, I sure you don't try. It's like
I'll try it.
it's like
You gotta
jelly
try it,
or
dude.
something with it, man.
Jelly?
I love it.
Yeah, a lot of
No,
the
it's
aftertaste.
really good sweet. It's really good sweetness. Is it too hoppy?
No, it's not hoppy at all.
Really?
Yeah.
It's good. Isn't
Oh,
it?
there it goes.
Yeah, you can taste the fruitiness
It's sweet,
after.
yeah.
Yep, definitely. It's really good.
I
Yeah,
haven't
that's,
had a good beer.
Dude,
that's cool. that
Golden Road
Road
is fucking doing it right now.
yeah, I love their blonde.
Shit is good. All right, my turn for guess that guy. This one's tough one too. This one's tougher than yours.
Okay, really?
yeah.
Oh man, fuck yeah.
All right, so this guy had 5 touchdowns last year.
5.
No guesses? No. He had 44.7 receiving yards per game, averaged.
Okay. So
Nothing.
Which college did what's his name Delaney go to, by the way?
Central Missouri.
Okay, because this guy is in the same conference.
Oh really?
As soon as you said that, I was like-
the Mid Atlantic.
The Division II Mid America Intercollegiate Athletic Association.
I was like, I only know the other team is like I think it's like Southern Missouri or Southern
I'm
Louisiana.
gonna give you the college,
You give us its college.
Pittsburgh State, and it's gonna throw you guys off because it is not in Pennsylvania.
That's
Pittsburgh.
fucking stupid.
Well, that conference is like the South, like Alabama, Louisiana, all that stuff.
All my Oklahomies will know. They already know who it is
Oh really? Mm-hmm. Okay.
because it's a guy from that area that played in that area. He has been in this NFL for 5 seasons.
5.
Okay, I'm gonna just give you all of them because even the
Yeah.
5th one is not gonna help
Okay.
because he is not on the same team he was last year.
Okay.
So his current team.
So last year the team he's on now he wasn't on last year.
Nope.
Okay, so he
This
got
is
okay.
fucking tough. So his team he's currently on has the colors blue, white, and red.
Okay.
I will give you one final hint.
Well, the
after you,
only hint I would want is probably the colors of his last team. Would that help? I think.
yeah, it would a lot.
But let's narrow it down to the team. So it's probably wide receiver or tight end, and we're running
If
down.
you guys
It has to be wide receiver.
give me one guess apiece, and I'll give you the next hint.
Okay. Dun, dun. Should put some little jet.
It's tough. It's hard.
Yeah, I've got.
You should put some Jeopardy
nothing.
music back here.
I might do.
So how many seasons has he played?
5.
5. So this is his 6th season. Wide receiver, running back, or tight end. So red, white, and blue. So Patriots, Texans. I'm gonna guess one person, but I don't know what team he played for. Oh, but he's on a different team now,
If
though.
you guess this, I'm gonna fucking hit you.
So the red, white, and blue, that's a team he's on now, right?
Currently was not the same as last year.
I'm gonna say Will Fuller.
Good guess, but no.
Okay.
I have literally got nothing. I told you guys I'm not great at
So
this segment.
think of players on the team. So we got Patriots, Titans, and Texans.
And there's more.
There's more red, white, and blue teams. Oh, Bills too.
Dude, I'm still at a loss based on what you told me.
Because I can't think of any Bills wide receivers.
I can't either.
Yeah. Out of those 4 teams, can you think of any wide receivers?
Off the top of my head, no.
Yeah.
It sounds
Especially a
ridiculous.
wide receiver that was just traded there
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
or signed there, whatever happened.
Okay, never
I
mind.
can't
Then.
think of.
Just try one, and I'll give you another hint.
I have nothing, dude. To be honest.
Throw me a name. Somebody.
Fuck, dude. Bill Murray. No, I'm just kidding.
Bill fucking Murray. Hey, have you seen the trailer of the new Zombieland?
Zombieland, yes, yes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that
looks
looks
real
great.
fucking good. Maybe we'll watch that on here
Yeah,
later.
that's good.
That would be fun.
Throw me a name wide receiver, and I'll mark off it, and I'll give you another hint.
You said the Texans?
Texans, Titans, Patriots, or the Wait, is the guy? If I know the last team, I'm gonna laugh. Okay, so Texans, Titans, Bills, or Patriots. Let's name a wide receiver off of it.
God damn, dude. I still, based on what you said, I don't know. I nothing off the top of my head.
Okay, I'm going
Wait,
to
it's
count
two more
it.
guesses.
Count it as a guess.
I guess 2 guesses still. So.
Last season, the color of the team he played for matches the same color that my skin would turn when I had a bruise.
Lurple. So the Vikings. But who traded from the Vikings to the fucking
There's more than just the Vikings, right?
that purple?
Or was it yellow?
Purple. I don't think the Vikings. There's another purple team.
Come on, bro.
Who's Blurple? You can think of a purple team? Was that the Vikings? Oh, Ravens. You're right. But who got traded from the Ravens to the Bills or someone?
I haven't kept up with the rosters this year because there's so many
I'm gonna guess
goddamn
one more
trades.
person, but I don't know who it
Try
is
it.
though. What's his face? Michael Crabtree.
Eh,
Yeah,
no idea.
nothing.
Mike
I'm
Wallace.
gonna give you one final hint. This
You
will probably
like
give
to
it away.
drag this out, don't you? No, I'm just kidding.
I just don't. Well, it doesn't matter. But like, I hate when Sean does like the yards per carry or shit. I'm like, I don't.
Dude,
fucking
I don't know. Yeah,
There is none of these that would have helped you get him.
Yeah.
But I'm going to give you a hint about this guy's character, or just about him as a person, that will give it away because it's just a few people in the league that have this. He's got the sickle cell trait.
Oh,
No?
Oh,
You know it.
he's a good return guy, isn't he?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Which way?
I traded this guy off my team early last season and ended up getting, who did I get? David Johnson for him. I made a big trade with him and a couple other guys.
Sickle cell. Yeah. So he's gonna be the wide receiver 1 for the Ravens. I'm assuming.
Early last year, he was. First 6 games, absolutely. He was a
So last year's on
blow
the
up.
Ravens. So what team is he on now? If you could ask.
Bills.
The Bills.
It's on the Bills. I picked him up off the waiver
Once
wire.
I hear him, it's probably gonna click. But
Let me just say it.
yeah, I give up. It's gonna piss me off.
John Brown.
Oh fuck! Don't.
Yeah, John Brown was on the Ravens last year. I picked him up off the waiver
Wasn't
wire.
he on the? Or is there a different John Brown? Was he on the Cardinals too?
Good season. That was 2 seasons ago.
Oh, so then yeah,
Him and Jalen Brown.
Yeah.
But no, John Brown was on the Ravens last year. Was their best wide receiver going into the first 6 weeks.
He's a nobody. So
He did really good last year, man. The first 6 seasons. The first 6 weeks, he was in the top 5 wide receivers, so he was pretty good.
I would have never guessed him. So
It was
Terrible
a tough
at
one. I
this
told
segment,
you, man.
but-
Told you it was
that,
tough.
that's a tough guy. He's not a.
I wouldn't have got it.
He's like a wide receiver 3 to me. So
All right, we're going to go over some guys that you need to avoid on draft day. This is mostly just us talking about people who are setting out because, I mean, we're in the middle of fantasy football draft season right now. People are starting. A lot of people have already drafted. I know I tried to push ours late till like September, right before usually the 4th preseason week, right into the first week. So we kind of have all the injuries and stuff aside. But people are starting to draft like right now. So what are the players that you are not going to touch?
I'm avoiding Zeke. I'm avoiding Melvin Gordon. I am avoiding Sony Michelle. I will probably be avoiding who else? Those are the three for sure. Like Keenan Allen, like we just talked about, Keenan Allen avoiding.
What about AJ Green?
AJ Green definitely because he's out for a while. But
He's not out that long. This is
but
what, a
Tyler
sprained ankle?
just got hurt again.
Tyler
though.
Boyd though,
Was AJ Green with sprained ankle, right?
6 to 8 weeks though.
Oh, is it 60? Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's 2 months.
Is that
man.
going to go into the football season, like when it starts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're preseason starts next week, right?
Yeah, so 4
So
years.
4 weeks, and then he's
yeah.
going to miss the first 4 games.
Leonard Fournette, I can't trust him at all.
Yeah.
I hope he does well, but
He's a high risk reward guy, big time. But
guys think
Zeke,
anyone?
I mean,
Yeah.
so let's put it this way. So where does it take for them to drop for you to draft them, or are you just avoiding them altogether? Because if you're
I'm
looking,
gonna avoid him just because the whole Le'Veon situation with me, I got fucked over, so I don't want.
He's bitter.
I don't want to lose a spot.
You never know. Zeke might do the same.
He could. So if you're setting up the 8th round and Zeke is there on the board in the
I'd
8th
take
round,
him.
8th round, then yeah,
8th round,
Yeah, if he's there,
that's
but
what I'm
he's
saying.
not
for
gonna go that
sure.
far.
No, he
not in
won't.
our league.
He's gonna
because
go,
there's
like,
too many
probably-
Cowboy fans.
But
Someone's still gonna draft in the first round. I guarantee that.
I hope a Cowboy fan picks him up and he holds out.
I wouldn't be surprised if I see Joey draft him in the first round or Chris because they're huge Cowboy fans. I don't know. I'm not touching Zeke. If it stays the climate stays exactly like it is now, and we don't hear anything else, I'm not touching
But we'll
Zeke
see.
before
They
round
could
6.
sign in the next couple.
You could.
I know Melvin Gordon's probably more. Melvin Gordon's probably closer to sign because they're only 2-3 million apart. So.
Yeah, it's not as far as Zeke. Zeke is.
Yeah.
They're like, we're not interested in giving you a new contract.
Well, Jerry Jones said it too. He said we don't need a
Championship
championship
running
running back to win a
What's
Super Bowl.
funny
Yes.
is Miguel was like, "Oh, he's gonna pay him." Like, fuck, dude. Like,
Everything that's came out after that, like 3 reports are like, nope, he's not going to pay him.
They probably heard our podcast. Like, fuck you, Miguel. We're not gonna pay this dude.
Yeah, man. And then with Melvin Gordon, I mean, Chargers, they don't budge either, man. Same. Yeah,
I can
don't
see
know.
the Chargers doing it because they're so much closer to a championship
Yeah.
than the Cowboys are at this point.
Yeah,
They're like,
yeah.
fuck it, we need to
Well,
sell out.
Yeah, I
Get this
guess you're
guy.
right. Yeah. Although the Cowboys could show out.
If Melvin Gordon is there in the 4th or 5th round, I'm probably taking him.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless
yeah.
something new comes out. AJ Green,
He's injury prone.
injury prone horribly. He's on what I think is a shitty offense. If you watch the news and fucking Joe Mixon is talking,
It's
it's
the
the
best
best fucking offense in the league this year, which I don't know how.
He's also an idiot.
He
so-
also hits women.
Yeah. Terrible video.
But fuck, man, AJ Green, I don't think I could draft him before like the 8th round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't take him. Nah, he's injury prone. You don't know what's going to happen.
Just hasn't finished a
Let's-
season,
I just
right?
think let someone else do it. If they do good for them. But for you win the situation.
Who else did you say?
Leonard Fournette.
Fournette. Yeah, is that just because of injuries?
Yeah. Sonny Michelle committee.
Yeah, committee and injuries.
Yeah.
That's ones that. Is there anybody on your list that you know of that you just ain't touching?
I will, not to go back to the Niner thing, but I'm not touching any of the Niners running backs just
just
because
too big
I
of a
don't know what's going to happen. Even with, I mean, I would probably take Kittle if he's there, but I don't know how well
Yeah.
he's going to be utilized. You know,
I think he will be good.
He will, but I don't know how often he's going to be targeted. We just don't know that
Yeah.
yet.
Because
So, but yeah, those are like I wouldn't touch any of the running backs for the Niners. You don't know what's going to.
so I want Tevin Coleman to do so good, but I just have a feeling that Matt Breida is just going to do good again.
Breida's good,
Breida's
bro. He is so
quick,
underrated.
dude. He's so
He
quick.
can just keep his ankles in line,
But you
man.
also got to realize we got Jarrett McKinnon too. Jet.
Yeah.
Kyle Shanahan has 4 decent
was it
running backs
Good.
right now.
Mostert?
that's a good problem to have.
yeah, it is.
Mostert.
Yeah, Mostert.
Yeah, Mostert. He had a good that 1 week. He had a like 20-point week. So
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as fantasy goes, it's just hard to say. I mean, if you pick him up when you need it, when you're in need of a running back, someone
Yeah.
gets injured, pick him up. But yeah, it's hard to say.
So let's say it this way. So now we know Zeke is holding out. First overall pick. Who are you picking?
Saquon,
Taking Saquon?
I was gonna say Saquon.
Who's your second running back you're taking if
McCaffrey,
you're after?
Oh, he bolted.
So you would take
especially
McCaffrey?
for PPR.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, that's good, man.
yeah.
That's
Because
really
I think
good.
Melvin Gordon and Zeke are right there.
Yeah.
like 2 and 3, 3 and
I
4.
think McCaffrey because McCaffrey had more receiving yards than Zeke. Plus, they're both not signing. That's a bonus for McCaffrey. He's in a
Yeah.
jump.
I'd go Saquon.
Yeah,
Saquon 1, McCaffrey 2. I guess Kamara 3 now because
Yeah, it would bump him up there.
If Z gets signed, I mean,
We still have for our draft? We still have
We
another
got
month.
weeks. Yeah, we got another month. We wait till the last minute, man.
exactly. I mean, I would say Zeke
Yeah,
and
we
Saquon.
wait the week before the football season starts.
It's because we used to do it like early August just to get it done with, and then like there was that season where you remember when Julian Edelman like tore his ACL in practice or the first preseason game. We had just drafted before that, and Troy had drafted him. Or no, he drafted him, and then he had gotten hurt earlier that day, and he just didn't pay attention to the news. That's what it was. There's just stupid shit like that happens. So I try to push it back as far as possible. All right. So is there anybody else that you would avoid? I think that's mostly the big ones right there.
There's a lot of big guys, so I don't really think of anyone else.
If you're just looking for advice, though, you got to remember, go with the guys you know are going to score points. These guys are big because they're going to get tons of targets. They're going to get tons of times to get the ball. That's what makes them so valuable, because they're going to have the opportunity to score points. So if they're not going to see the field because of contract issues or injury issues, especially the ones that these guys are facing, you need to stay the fuck away. Go with somebody, even if it's a little bit lesser
points, but you're going to get points
it's for
guaranteed.
sure.
It's reliable.
Yes, they're going to be on the field. They're going to be scoring, because if they're not on the fucking field, they can't score points.
Yep.
Plain and simple. All right, let's hang up football for a little bit and talk some real world news. We're going to get into some fucking crazy videos. Let's. You guys want to start with the last chance you shit?
That'll work.
You guys need drinks or anything? We good?
No, actually, I'm not as hot in here this week.
It's not as bad.
No.
Oh, excuse me. The beer is making me burp. So, first one we're going to go over.
That's that dickhead quarterback coach, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you know he got signed by fucking Lane Kiffin? He's at FAU.
Oh, he's there. He's assistant?
So this guy, if you watched it, and you did, from the season 3 of Last Chance U, he was the guy that didn't, he coached for zero money. He didn't get paid.
Yeah.
He was the quarterback coach, which I didn't like. I thought he was too fucking affable. He was just, they ran right over him. But after he got fired on this season, Lane Kiffin reached out to him and hired his ass.
Fuck, man.
After a short stint at working at Trader Joe's.
But he's like an assistant coach. He's something like.
He was a quarterback's coach.
He's probably getting paid like decent money.
So let me
Because Lane Kiffin's still at IFU, right? Florida Atlantic.
Yeah, Florida Atlantic for FAU.
FAU.
So we're gonna watch this one first. This is we talked about Coach Jason Brown. This is one of my favorite videos of him, because this is him in the first season that he was, or second season he was at ICC, but first season on Netflix that you saw him. This was a whole new crew. He just walks in and gets them pumped up. This is why I like Jason Brown. Because this is how he can control his team.
So before we go, this is the season they won the championship, right?
The conference championship, yeah.
When I count to 3, you're going to say, who expects? I'm going to say something. You're going to say, we expect. And then I'm just going to go down the line. So every time I'm done,
this is Jason
you're going to say, who expects again. So I'm going to say, who expects? You guys are going to, you're going to say, who expects? So you're going to say, who expects? I'm going to say something. And then you're going to say, we expect. And then you're going to start over again, who expects? You got it? All right, you ready? All 3, fellas, you got it. 1, 2, 3. Who expects? To dominate the line of fucking scrimmage. We expect. Go again. Who expects? Go loud, go. Who expects? To put 11 heads on the ball all night long. We expect. To shut these motherfuckers out. Who expect? To lead this bitch victorious. Who expect?
I like the guy.
You see it?
Yeah.
He gets these kids,
You
man.
feel it now. You feel it now. All right, let's start it over then. Let's go. On you. 1, 2, 3. Who expect? We dominate the line of scrimmage. We expect. Who expect? To put 11 heads on the motherfucking ball. We expect. Who expect? To shut these motherfuckers out. We expect. Who expect? To lead this bitch victorious. We expect. Who expect? To not lock me the fuck down. We expect. Who expect? To light up this motherfucking scoreboard. We expect. Who expect? To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers.
Love it.
Dude, I love this guy.
Dude.
So this is him in a nutshell. What I love about this guy, Independence Community College, shitty community college, not known for their football program. He comes in.
They haven't won in 30 plus years.
Yeah, like losing seasons like 1-11, 0-12. Like that's the kind of seasons they had. He comes in, builds a fucking locker room, builds a weight room, does all this shit by hand. Like he's a fucking blue collar coach. And then he goes to these players and treats them because so when he first got there, they were allowed 10 out of state transfers in Kansas. Kansas was an old school where they wanted, it all started back when
they wanted Kansas players.
They wanted white players and they wanted Kansas local players. So they had limited the number of outside transfers. He came in and they had just let it go, said unlimited. He's the best recruiter in the nation. So he starts getting these guys that couldn't hack it at D1 schools.
Because he has all these connections with D1 coaches, so they'll send him players. and he rebuilds them up, and then they
Dude,
go back out.
So
That's
these are all
dope.
kids that struggle with grades, that can't keep it between the lines, getting in trouble outside of school, smoking weed on campus. And that's why he comes in with this fucking harsh attitude and says, look, motherfuckers, I'm here to make you better. I'm here to give you a future. And this is the kind of shit you see. So, and then this next clip I'm going to show you, because this was from their first game, I believe. That's why he was teaching them the chant. He never taught them before. This next clip is from their like first practice with the one you see in Netflix.
Uh-huh.
And they're on their, this is their practice field. So this school is the only school in the Jayhawk conference, which in this D2 is the best conference in college football. This is their practice field. Only fucking school in the whole conference that doesn't have a turf practice field.
Jeez.
So
It's
they're
like
on
a park. They just play out in.
It's pretty much. So they're on the field, and this is what happens.
Is that a cow? Bro, what is that?
Yeah, I think that's a bull.
It's a fucking cow.
Eat tonight.
This is funny, dude.
You hear someone, we're gonna eat tonight.
That it will rush them.
Don't let that bitch come over here.
Who's this guy? He got a gun, homie? Oh, shit. Who the hell is that? Who's the guy with the gun, man?
Dude.
Coach, I know about the cow. The guy has a fucking gun. Hey, get him over there, Coach. Coach Keith, get him in the end.
That's some country ass shit.
Is this motherfucker about to shoot him? Don't shoot that shit. Hey, man, don't shoot the cow.
No way.
You shoot
Is
it?
that legal?
It's like a BB gun or
It's a
something.
tranquilizer.
I ain't fucking with it.
This got loose.
He finna fall here in a minute.
I want to see him drop.
Sound a little louder than a BB
shit,
gun.
motherfucker's rushing him.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, shit.
It's like, oh, shit.
Everyone's running away.
Everyone's running. That's crazy.
You shot my tranquilizer. How are you gonna tow him, get him out of there?
I don't know.
Wherever he came, I don't know. That's crazy.
Turn around.
That's classic.
Dude, that's just a,
Let's
that's
bring on
just
the director.
Yeah, that's just a little bit of clip about Jason. I love the dude. I'm going to
So
go watch
let's-
the seasons again.
Let's throw a little throwback right here. Andrew should know this right here.
Oh, what's this?
Play it.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't think
shit.
you ever heard of this song, Sean, but
I'm pretty sure I've heard all
God
these
damn
songs.
what's this, Andrew?
A little Are We Having Fun Yet?
Yeah,
Little
this is-
tribute.
This is the old band right here.
Dude, Josh Ferguson, me,
So
Daniel
you're the singer of
Wazalewski.
this band,
Yes,
right?
he
Yeah.
was.
Daniel Wazalewski, Matthew Wazalewski, Matthew on bass, Daniel on drums.
Diego.
Diego is on
guitar.
lead, yeah.
You never heard their song, huh?
Oh, I've heard all these.
Not bad for a garage recording.
No, yeah, it's perfect, dude.
No, it's good.
Long time ago.
Yeah, a couple years ago, like 20. What did it say, 2011 on there?
Yeah, when we started,
Yeah,
I think we recorded this in 13.
yeah. I miss these days, dude.
It's so fun,
Yeah.
dude. This song, I know I'm talking over the lyrics, but it's about my buddy who committed suicide. He hung himself. And so, yeah, so this goes out to Jason Bradley. May he rest in peace.
Shout out, dude.
Best friend.
It's funny, 'cause I know all these words, all these songs.
Sing with it.
No, my friends say that I should talk about it.
There you go.
But when I do, I just start feeling pathetic. I'm sick of living life this way. Drinking, being high all day is the lovely way I can cope with all these things. It's been a while.
Yeah,
That's
good, man.
awesome, dude. Dude, good shit, dude. Dude, that's good, man.
Yeah, it was
I
fun.
remember
Like,
going
it
to their
was-
shows.
You got
It
a
was
good voice
fucking fun,
and
dude.
perfect for pop fucking punk.
It was
man.
fun.
Perfect,
Like,
man.
It was all primitive equipment that we had, and I had a good friend that I worked with that did like post production.
Yeah, I remember
so
that, yeah.
I just took him all the wave tracks and said, "This is what I have," and I recorded vocals at
Yeah,
his little home studio.
So Josh and Daniel, they did all the drums by themselves separately. And
Yeah,
then just pieced it.
what I did was isolated the drums first, and then
Uh-huh.
in Daniel's little spare bedroom in the building,
Uh-huh.
I ran the guitars and everything in that spare bedroom. They recorded as the track recordings, the scratch recordings, while Daniel had the metronome and their guitars. And so Daniel just recorded drums, and we just built on after that. It was a lot of fun doing it, man. It was a lot of fun. So, yeah,
That's awesome, dude. Bringing back the
I
old
wish you guys
days.
do-
Dude, that was cool. That was a
I
nice
wish you
treat.
guys
Thank
to
you.
Come back and do one show again. That'd be fun.
Dude, yes, we don't really talk to Diego anymore.
I know, but like, just like say if next time Daniel or Matt has a party at the house, just do a couple songs there, dude, just to be fun.
I would love it.
Isn't Matt still living in the
Yeah, technically it's still the
yeah,
building, not the
the building,
original
yeah.
building, but yeah, it's the building
it's
you
still-
remember. Yeah,
yes.
yeah. So,
It's good shit, man. I'll have to have
Yeah.
you sing some on my shit.
hey, I'll try out, man. Why not?
All right, let's jump to our next video. So I don't know if you guys have seen this from this week. This is a video from, I think, Lollapalooza. So a
That's
bunch
Chicago.
of... Is it?
It's in Chicago, yeah.
Okay, so they did a bunch of kids got together and was like, let's rush the fence, and we're not going to pay tickets to get in. They can't stop us all. This whole fucking thing.
What the? It's like Area 51 shit,
Yes.
dude.
So but what's funny about it is not everybody makes it in. The
Oh,
cops,
fuck.
the cops are able to stop one person.
Oh man.
Watch.
So this had to be planned then.
So they just straight up stormed the fucking fence, man. Security didn't stop anybody except for one dude.
They opened the fence and just ran in.
They just busted it down.
Fuck,
Watch.
man.
They end up stopping one guy.
Oh, that sucks. He doesn't even have a leg.
He's got a prosthetic.
Aw.
Poor guy. Like,
Yeah, but does he get in trouble because technically he didn't trespass?
He didn't
nothing.
do shit.
He's just running towards the fence.
The
Like, what do you-
security guards look like idiots, man. They let fucking 45 people run through, and they're like, hey, guy with half a leg or with one leg.
you should have just been like, I was actually trying to help you guys stop him.
He did.
Stop, guys! Stop! I was helping you guys.
Citizen's arrest, dude.
Yeah.
So this next video I saw on TMZ. This is from, I don't know what part of the country this is from, but basically a guy
Let's guess
goes,
what country part of it is.
probably Florida if we had to guess. If I had to take a guess.
its own country.
There's no audio except for that little thing right there.
TMZ's, yeah.
This guy walks to a gas station. He ends up shooting a guy point blank, kills a guy.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, everybody hits the ground. He starts demanding that everybody lock it up. He said, and he keeps everybody, pushes it, barricades the front door. He's fucking moving these guys around. This
So
guy's
is the
got
person already dead though?
yeah, one guy's already dead.
So it's just
These guys decide, fuck it, we're gonna take this motherfucker down. So one guy starts taking him and trying to get the gun away from him. He's obviously not working, so everybody else starts jumping in.
Oh fuck!
Watch,
Dude.
everybody starts jumping in.
Hammer fist.
They beat
Oh,
the
there's
shit
like
out of
6
this
of them on
motherfucker.
him. Good for them.
Bottles,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then
I
they
would've-
all escaped. So they all fucking end up living because of that.
Jesus. But he's, poor
He
guy.
ends
that
up setting here. The cops end up shooting at him, and I'm pretty sure he got taken away. See the fucking gunshot through the window? They rushed it and took him.
Oh, yeah. He's,
But all those
he's
guys
like-
fucking saved their own lives by doing that.
Good for them.
You think it was a team fight? I think one guy just jumped and attacked, and everyone's like, "Oh well, fuck it, let's follow him."
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you guys be that guy? I would.
I would, absolutely.
I would
If
like
I'm-
to say.
I say yeah.
I
You would
say yeah, but
it's-
I've
don't
never
know.
been in the,
You don't know.
But I think just because I've always told
I think if
myself I
some
would,
person
I would
jumped in like
have to.
fuck it, like why?
If I was
Yeah.
ever in a situation where my life was on the line, there's no
Yeah.
holds barred. I will fucking stab you with whatever sharp
Yeah.
object I've got.
And I'm not trying to sound tough, but I feel like I would muster up the courage to.
Yeah. I think most people
Like
would.
my life, your life. I'm gonna
Yeah,
save
yeah.
my life. I'm gonna be the shit.
Or I'd risk my life for the others
Yeah.
that can survive.
All right. This next video I found this just on YouTube or I think Facebook this week. They're like at a party and there's some wrestling shit going on. So we're like, what kind of wrestling moves are happening?
It's
just-
someone's gonna break their arm. It sounds like it sounds like that.
It takes kind of a weird twist. So let's take a look.
Oh, he's gonna grab a chair.
The guy's drunk with the chair. The bar stool. Oh, what the? Jump straight out the window. And he raises his hands like he's victorious.
And he's like, where my cut? Where my cut?
Is that bloody? No.
He didn't look like it, but he had to have been cut, dude. But that's the point. If
The
you're
guy
watching,
outside's like, what the fuck, dude?
he looks like he's about to put a wrestling move on. Picks up a chair. He's like, okay, let me grab you from behind. I'm gonna do this.
Wait a minute.
Fuck this.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? I feel bad whoever's house that is because you gotta pay for
So pissed. And that's probably your drunk, unemployed friend that came to drink all your booze that can't replace the window.
Exactly. He's 45. Everybody else is 19.
Living in his grandma's basement.
This next video, my wife actually showed me like about 10 minutes before you guys showed up. So this was a video like somebody posted on Facebook. This little girl is a fucking monster, and you're about to see why. So she's with her siblings at this little
trampoline
place with the foam pits. And she's doing the little joust with them, but just watch.
Get him, Maverick! Get
So
him!
she's like,
Get him,
she takes one down.
2 points for Quinn!
Takes the baby straight up.
Dude, that's a fucking child, dude. This baby is maybe 1 year old.
Just crawling along
So
the
she
plank.
knocks her sister off, and then there's this baby crawling, and she's like, yeah,
2
you're not
points
going to live.
for Quinn!
Later.
Oh my god.
Dude, that shit kills me, man. Oh, I thought that was so fucking
Kids
funny.
are great, dude.
All right. You guys got any more videos? That's pretty much all
The
we
only thing I got to say is, I guess there's another shooting today
Was there?
in El Paso.
Walmart, and they went to a mall.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing this, dude.
It's fucked up, man. Wasn't there like 14
19 or 20
people
shot.
died.
Yeah.
Today?
Yes.
I saw just a picture of the guys, and they were wearing like the fucking sound canceling headphones.
It was
and
one
they
guy.
went in-
He had like
was
an
it just
AK.
one?
Yes.
Oh,
I
he
guess the
went in
cops
with
ruled
the-
that was just one guy.
It's sick, man.
Oh, I hadn't even looked at the news today. I went to work
Yeah.
and then came
It
here.
happened like this afternoon, so.
I mean, what? Do we want to get into that? Like,
No,
what-
I just wanted
Moment of
It sucks.
silence, I
Moments- yeah, it
guess.
sucks,
Just
but-
that's terrible. My heart goes out to all those
Yeah.
families, man.
every time I get sick to my stomach. Like,
Yeah, it's hard to
Fucks
watch,
the world
man.
becoming, man. It's terrible.
Like, with that and the guy at fucking the garlic festival, like,
Yeah.
what is the point of these people? What are they trying to achieve? Is it just carnage? Like, is it
I
that
don't,
what they want?
I don't know.
They want to. I don't know. I don't know. It's
They're
a myth.
both
It's
young kids. The kid was 20.
Yeah.
20-year-old.
Gotta
did
be.
this today, and then the
Probably
other
bought-
one's
and probably-
19.
And another guy in the garlic festival, he bought the gun legally in Nevada. It's like, what the fuck? They need extensive background checks on these people.
Well, the way they put these kids up on pills these days. I mean, God knows what these kids have, and they're diagnosed for something they really don't have, and they're on pills.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always the white kids, dude. Like,
It is.
You know,
Sad- well,
it
yeah.
is.
Well, you're not seeing inner city kids getting sent to the the psychiatrist.
Yeah.
It's the fucking white kids that, hey, he's not acting right, or he's not talking to me. You know,
And
so let's
I
put
mean, I
on
didn't mean
some-
to bring the race card. I was just
No,
saying
but
it's
it- no,
it
that's
typically
fucking- that's
usually
real,
is.
man.
Yeah,
White
man.
males.
It's weird, dude.
It's those guys that like the kid
So
that fucking
sad.
stormed the church, the black church, and shot everybody. The crate with a horrible bowl haircut.
How
That kid.
terrible was that, man? Oh my god.
Like, what the fuck is what are you fucking pissed off about? Honestly, like, what could you be possibly upset about?
And they most of the time take their own life. Just go take your own life.
Yeah,
Like,
leave everybody else alone. Why do you
Yeah.
need to take 20 fucking innocent people with you?
you think you're gonna go down in history? Like, and it sucks that we publicize them. You know, this person did
Yeah.
this,
Shouldn't-
and it goes away. But it fizzles away.
The thing
a
is, we
month
should,
later.
like Canada stuff, you shouldn't be publicizing these deaths. Like
Yeah.
Canada, they don't show
It's
any. They don't
illegal or
show
something like that.
They don't show anything at all. Any deaths, anything. So that happened, and less people would do it. So why would you even show it on the?
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, they think they're gonna become famous, and
It's like you're dead. So
Go out with
what's
the
that
name.
gonna prove? You're dead. You can't get any money. You can't like interviews. Like you're dead. So
they
what's
think
the
they're gonna
point?
go down in the record books. I
Yeah, no,
suppose.
you're nothing.
What kind of sick fuck? If you ever even had the thought like, hey, I'm gonna kill myself. I don't want to be here. Why does it have to go to? I need to take people with me.
And it's always people that have never affected them in their life.
Yeah, exactly. It's not, you don't have a beef with any of these people or a grudge.
know any- yeah.
It's like you don't know them. They're just innocent, especially the ones in the church. I mean, my God, on a Sunday with their family.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Anyway, way to bring it down, Zach.
Yeah,
I know, but I just wanted to. Just,
No. I was just joking. No. That we definitely need to talk about that.
yeah,
But
it's,
no,
yeah, that's a
terrible.
fucking rough one, man.
sorry guys, but yeah,
no. Don't be sorry.
Yeah,
just pray for their families and hopefully a quick recovery. And
Well, something we didn't
Hope
talk
we can
about.
figure this
I
shit
think
out.
I think we mentioned it a couple weeks ago, but did you know that they found a dead body
You text me about that.
about 100 yards from here, across the street?
So when you go out the
Oh,
street,
no
there's
way.
the medical office.
Oh, yeah, the one hanging in the branches. Yeah.
That's just about a football field away from here.
Was that a suicide? Because I didn't.
Yeah, they ruled it a suicide.
They ruled it a suicide. Okay,
I
because I,
didn't
saw
see the
somebody.
I didn't see the pictures. Somebody
Yeah.
said they posted pictures of it.
Yeah, I saw the picture,
Were
and
they
someone
hanging?
said it was
legit,
like
they hung himself.
yeah, but someone was saying it was a black man hung, and
Was it like
and
lynching
they
type of
yeah,
shit?
and it didn't raise any awareness and didn't get on the news or anything.
Is there
and-
big trees over there? They're all
Yeah.
small trees.
right by
they're
the meadow?
pretty-
It's against the fence
Okay,
to
so-
leading to the 210 freeway.
Okay, so
It's right by my
backside.
medical
Okay,
office right over here.
Okay, so it's on the back side. Oh, you work out here?
No, well, my doctor is right here
Oh,
at
right.
Sierra Lakes. Yeah.
Okay.
So in the parking lot, you have the chain link fence,
Oh,
and
so it's
then
right
it
by the
leads to the
freeway,
210.
okay.
Yeah. So he did it right on that tree along the chain link fence.
Jeez, man.
I just saw the one picture. I don't know. I think that was the only one taken. But it was, I mean, man, God. But if it was ruled a suicide, good. I thought it was a hate crime.
No,
the way
that's
it was
what I was
posted.
worried about at first,
I was
man.
too.
Or
Yeah.
some sick serial killer or some shit
Especially
like
so close. Well, it's close to home for you, but I mean, I live
that.
right up the street
and then
too.
just a couple days ago, around the corner on the Citrus ramp, or not the ramp, but the overpass, this guy tried to commit suicide.
Try to jump off.
Yeah,
But
I
the
think
cops
they
stopped
saved
him?
him. Yeah, they
Oh,
ended up
okay,
saving
good.
him.
The thing about that is with suicide, with jumping over bridges, if someone stops them and asks them, "Okay, are you okay?" Like they won't commit suicide.
Usually they won't. Yeah.
But if no one helps them out, then fuck it. What do I have to lose?
You could talk them out of it real
Yeah.
quick.
It's just sad that you think there's no other way to get somebody to talk to you than doing that. You know.
It's crazy. Close friend of my brother's. Well, I grew up with him. He tried to commit suicide by pulling over on the side of the freeway and decided to run in the middle of the freeway, and he got hit by a semi. Luckily, he got clipped, and he made it across however many lanes and got clipped, and he was in the hospital for a while. But I mean, thank God he lived. But I mean, to bring yourself to that, like it's so sad. Like suicide awareness needs to be brought up more
Yes.
often. I think it's no joke. But anyway, buy weeks and booze.
Yeah.
Where's my drink? Now
Hopefully
I'm
you
empty.
fulfilled your fantasy football.
Yeah, I know, right?
We were gonna do a segment where we brought out the. Should we bring out the guitar?
You guys want to play it?
Dude,
Yeah,
I don't
let's
wanna
do
play
it.
shit,
Can I
but
get a
yeah.
drink first?
Yeah, go grab a drink
Yeah.
real quick, and I'll let me
Okay.
grab my acoustic guitar real quick. All
Yeah.
right, so let me grab this acoustic here and get set up. This is gonna be different. We've never done this before.
No. Tell you, you and Josh should end the podcast with, like just doing a couple riffs.
Dude, we could always do some by weeks and booze songs. What do you think, pop punk wise? Let's do. How about some Blink-182?
That'll work.
Like it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm gonna just do
a
the
lot.
chords of it, man. Let's see. Their biggest hit. What's My Age Again?
Yep.
All right, you want to try this, Andrew?
Let's do it.
All right, just don't get too loud on me. If you get too certain, pull
I'll
it back
back
a little
up.
bit. All right, I'm gonna start this first part. We'll start with "I Took Her Out." Okay.
Okay.
So you go ahead and start saying it. I'm gonna cut right in.
I took her out. It was a Friday night. I wore cologne to get the feeling right. We started making out and she took off my pants. But then I turned on the TV and that's about the time she walked away from me. Nobody likes you when you're 23. I'm still amused by the TV shows. What the hell is ADD? My friends say I should act my age. What's my age again? What's my age again? Fuck that up a little bit. Sorry,
wasn't
dude.
bad.
It's been a while.
Same here. I don't play guitar every day. You try second verse?
Let's do it.
All right.
And later on the drive home, I called her mom from a payphone. I said I was the cops and your husband's in jail. And the state looked down onto me. Oh, sodomy. Jesus Christ, I didn't know that was a lyric this whole time in my life. I
State looks down on sodomy.
And that was
Oh
on
my
side
God.
of me, like
Dude,
on.
the whole time I've listened to that album, I didn't know that it was a lyric.
All right, kick us off with, and that's about the time.
And that's about the time she walked away from me. Nobody likes you when you're 23. I'm still amused by boring TV shows. What the hell is ADD? My friends say I should act my age. What's my age again? What's my age again?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, not too shabby.
too bad.
Sorry,
Not
guys.
too
It's funny you're like while you're singing like what the I didn't know this was a lyric.
So I was like sodomy. Holy shit.
I thought it always said the state looks down upon me. That's what I always thought it said.
Yeah, I didn't.
What's he say?
Sodomy, I guess.
Yeah, state
I thought,
looks
No, the
down
state
on.
looks down on sodomy.
Yeah,
I thought the state looks down on side of me.
I
That's
gotcha,
what
I
I always
gotcha.
thought like.
mind you,
So
when did
if
that
you-
album come out? I got it when it was my cousin.
1990
Yeah, my
something.
cousin burned it for me.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. Make sure you check us out on social media, byweeksandbooze.com, Instagram, Facebook, all that good shit. Like and subscribe us on our YouTube channel, which is starting to become pretty fucking...
I hope
It's like it's starting to blow up, probably more so than almost anything else. So if you haven't checked us out on YouTube, please go check it out and subscribe, like the videos, drop some comments, whatever you got. You're going to see a few videos from this week, especially the hot seat with Mr. Andrew,
Yo.
who did a fucking fantastic job. So very good job.
brilliant.
So guys, I think we did pretty good.
It was fun.
It was fun this week.
Yes.
Well, all right, let's wrap this bitch up. I am Sean.
I am Zach.
Andrew Butt, and we're gonna wrap this shit up. We're by weeks at Booze, guys. We'll see you soon.
All right. Because maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Oh, sing it.
Woo! You going? Let's start. Let's do the chorus one last time. Chorus.
Maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Oh yeah.
Can I do it any better?
Eddie better? Fuck yeah. Somebody home to save me.
Maybe me along in a chamber.